Hello friends, my name is Julica Hermann de la Fuente, and this short video is about covenanting. The Wellspring programs, I hope that it is as powerful for you as it has been for me. And I want to give us an opportunity to think a little bit more about what role does the covenant play in creating the container that's going to give you the richest and deepest conversations possible in your groups. Usually, when Unitarian Universalists get together to covenant, there's a couple of things that are fairly common. One, someone shows up with a list of agreements, everyone looks it over, they read it out loud, maybe they take turns reading each bullet point, everyone says, fine, good, let's go. Two, we assume that the people in the room are all the same. And usually what that means is we assume that all the people in the room are white. So when we say, I'm going to take risks, that is a covenant that helps white people push themselves. But I have heard colleagues of color say, I take risks every day. I need to pull back and take a rest. That's the covenant that I'm making with myself. Similarly, when we say we assume good intentions, it means that we don't want to take responsibility for how our comments or our behaviors land in the group, because if I don't mean anything by it, then it shouldn't have any impact. And that's not true, of course. There is a gap between intention and impact sometimes. And so an effective covenant will challenge us to attend to the impact of our communication rather than just the intention. I think also it's important to separate safety from comfort. Yes, it is important to create a fundamental container of safety, and by that we mean a container where you can trust that other people will honor and respect your experience, will treat you with kindness, will hold your experience confidential. All of those things are important. But when we say, therefore, I always need to be comfortable, I always need to feel cozy, then we are not creating enough space for us to challenge ourselves and to do the deep spiritual work that these programs are really preparing us to do. When we focus on safety and separate it from comfort, we are able to be more authentic, take more risks, and go deeper together. And that is a powerful experience, because ultimately that's what we're trying to do, is to create a space where folks can say how it truly is with their heart, with their souls. And that's where the growth happens, right? So I encourage you to help your participants play with discomfort and curiosity. I encourage you to build bold spaces rather than focusing just on comfort or safety. And I hope that you find that sweet spot of learning that is somewhere in between total conflict avoidance, everything is safe, I'm not really going to say what I mean, and pushing people so far that no one can participate because it just doesn't feel safe enough to be that risky. So may you find that sweet space of learning, and may your covenant support you in that process.